Hey, beautiful people. I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video. I hope you're feeling good, feeling great. Um, but if not, it's okay, honey. This too shall pass, and I am sending extra, extra, extra love and light your way. Um, but yeah, I was working out a few minutes ago, and while I was working out, I just had like a vision. And sometimes that happens, like it happens when I'm not like actively thinking. Like, when you work out, you're in the present moment, or if it's, I don't know, something that you're doing, anything that where you're in the present moment, that's where it's like it's easier for you to get, intuitive downloads or spiritual downloads. But yeah, so when I was exercising, I just received like I saw a download of like how do I explain it? It was like a person. Let's say, okay, it's like you're watching a movie, right? Let's say you're watching a movie, and in the movie, somebody's chasing after somebody, right? And you're telling the person like, hurry up, run faster. This person, he's right behind you. He's right behind you. Like, hurry up, get out the way. Right? This is how you are when you're looking at the movie. For us, this is the way our spiritual team is. This is the way that God is when it comes to us. So it's like we're, going through these experiences. We have free will, right? So we we make choices, we make decisions, and it's like God, like I say, your spiritual team, your ancestors, or however you refer to this higher power as, the Most High, is just sitting back watching us. Is like, no, don't go down that path, don't go down that path, right? But we have free will, so it's like it's not really. They just have to watch you. Now there is, of course, divine intervention, right? But I feel like that's mainly when it's about things that's more serious, right? Because God gave us free will, so we have the option to choose. So, you know, because if He did it, then we would be puppets 100% of the time, right? He would be just pulling the strings. So it's like we have free will. So He, God, your spiritual team, they're not going to intervene really without your permission. You know, it's kind of like it's like if you're in class, um, painting a picture. If the teacher was to come to your desk every 5 seconds, like making suggestions about how you should draw the picture, or just coming up to your desk every second, do you need help? Or just, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like after a while, you're gonna be like, damn, back up, give me some space. You're gonna be like, I got this. Like, I mean, if I need help, then I'll ask you for it. But other than that, just allow me to paint this picture how I want to paint it. Right? That's how our free will is set up. So we be going through stuff, and then God is on the other side looking like, no, don't go that route. Like even sending all types of red flags, sending all types of signs, synchronicities. You start seeing numbers. You're starting to see 222, 444, 555. You're starting to see a particular person's name. You're starting to see, not even see, you're starting to overhear conversations. You might just be walking into the store and somebody's walking out and you hear their conversation on the cell phone. Um, you know, Discussing something that you were thinking about, earlier. Like these things aren't coincidences. This is God on the other side saying, hey, I can see what you're walking into the wrong path right now. You can't see it right now, but there's a wolf that's like 5 feet down the line. There's a wolf. So I'm giving you these signs. I'm throwing out these numbers. I'm throwing out these readings. I'm using my people as channels to put this information out there so that you can be aware, so that you can use your free will to make a choice, to make a decision. Like I said, if it's something serious, then God will intervene, right? Or your spiritual team will intervene, like, or they'll just stop it. They'll block it. And then those are the times where when we want something so bad and we don't get it, we're all angry and upset. And the whole time God is looking like, little do you know, we saved you. You might be upset right now, but I saved you by blocking that situation. I saved you by making that person walk away from you. I saved you by putting it in your spirit to walk away from that person or that situation or that habit or that train of thoughts. I saved you. You little do you know. It's just like if a kid, if a small kid, if you see them playing with a sharp object, you're going to take it away from them because you care about that kid. You don't want to see that kid hurt himself or herself, right? But we all know when we take that sharp object away from the kid, they're going to start crying and kicking and screaming. What? Are you going to give it back to them simply because they're crying and screaming just to get them to stop? No, because you know that's going to hurt them. So you're going to have to pull that object back from them because it doesn't serve their highest good. It's going to hurt them. And yes, you will have to watch them kick and scream, right? You can console them and let them know there's other objects out here that are safer for you. And that's what God is doing. And that's why he sends us so many signs and synchronicities and patterns. So it's like, if you keep, hearing or seeing the same things over and over, then that is a message for you. And it's like, you're being called to take heed to the messages, to the hints, the warnings, so that you can take proper action. Some of us are on a timeline, to be honest. And it's like, not to say that you'll miss out on your blessings, but we do have free will. So although it could be destined for you to have and experience so many different things, you can also hold yourself back because you have free will. You can choose to stay in a relationship that you need to walk away from out of fear. And then you'll end up missing, your ultimate soulmate, right? Your true soulmate. Or even a certain lifestyle or, whatever it may be. But just make sure you pay attention to the signs. Like I said, that clip that just popped in my mind, I just knew that was significant. And I knew that was I knew that was for me too. Because there's certain things I need to be taking more action on. I'm getting a lot of signs right now. So I know that's God's way of saying, hey, like, look, do you not see us? I know you can't see us, but hey, we're trying to get your attention. We're throwing the signs at you. I'm throwing all these numbers at you. That's why I throw these numbers in a way where it gets your attention. It's unique. 111, 777, 888. I put certain animals in front of your paths. You're starting to see butterflies or other animals. And when you take notice of them, the reason that you're even taking notice of them is because God is putting down your spirit. Because there's a message in it for you. There's messages everywhere, really. It's just we have to tap into that way of thinking. Like for someone, what's an example? Like if someone saw a gnat like in their house just flying around, they would think like, oh, that's just a gnat. Let me move this out of the way. But someone that's spiritually aware, their thought is not going to be like, oh, it's a gnat in here. Their thought is, it's a monitoring spirit in here. There's a monitoring spirit in here. Let's go ahead and sage this house. Pray. Get this monitoring spirit out of here. You see the difference? But all it takes is awareness. Everything, we always getting signs in our environment 24/7. So the message is just to pay attention to the signs, because those signs that can save your life. It can save you from additional pain in a relationship or a job, a career, a choice, just, whatever it is. Just pay attention to the signs, because you're getting the signs for a reason. And I know sometimes it can be kind of cool, when you're like, oh, snap, I just saw 222. And, a couple minutes later, oh, 222 on this license plate. That is so crazy. What? And then you start talking about it, telling your friends, girl, I see 222 on a license plate. What? Like, and then I got on Facebook and I saw this post had 222 likes, and you just talking about it, but not even actually trying to figure out what the message is for you. It's like you have to get past that stage where you're so fascinated, like, okay, I know I'm not tripping. That's what it is. It's just more so self-validation, because you're like, I know I just seen this number. I keep seeing this number. I know I'm not tripping. But no, you're not tripping. It's a message is being sent to you. So just pay attention. And when you see, if you start seeing certain numbers, Google it, look it up. That's how I used to do. Like, people, if someone, I started seeing numbers back in 2015. And I used to keep a notebook and write the numbers that I saw. And if somebody was to come into my car and look at that notebook, they would have been like, this girl is crazy. It's numbers written all over this page. What is this? The signs and synchronicities that I was getting and I was ignoring. I was just writing them down, but it wasn't clicking in my mind what I needed to do. And that was during the time where I was in a situation that I needed to leave, So anyways, I hope this helped in some type of way. Like I said, this was just a quick vision that I had, and I know it was meant for me to share it. So y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, and I will catch you on another video. Peace, love, and light.